In the roots of modern globalist societies is the human desire to control nature. This ideology can be traced from classical texts on philosophy to contemporary articles on deforestation and weather modification. What if we let nature corrupt this way of thinking?
In degenerative cultures, a colony of microorganisms consumes classical texts that are the roots of human predatory thinking, growing over a book about the human intention to colonize non-human environments. At the same time, an AI searches on the internet for current texts that have a similar predatory impulse. These digital texts serve as virtual food for this digital fungus. The digital fungus combines AI and a generative algorithm based on Physarum polycephalum. This is an organism whose intelligence is expressed in its ability to grow as a network and to share resources. This prehuman intelligence, which runs counter to the human impulse to dominate nature, works with the AI, a posthuman intelligence, to consume and rewrite written passages. The actions of the living and digital organisms are documented on Twitter and printed out on site, with the output accumulating beneath the installation as readouts of text that become less and less legible. When Twitter users mention @HelloFungus, they drive the AI to seek and destroy more texts. The programming of the digital fungus combines a generative algorithm modeled on the growth of Physarum polycephalum and an AI trained to recognize human predatory texts, texts that express human superiority over the living world. The artists have worked for 3 years with Physarum polycephalum, learning how this organism makes its decisions. This research into microorganisms includes experiments that layer Physarum polycephalum's growth over books and maps. These experiments took place in laboratories at California State University San Marcos in the United States, Brighton University in the UK, Universidade Católica Portuguesa in Portugal, and Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. In collaboration with researchers at the Laboratory of Genomics and Expression at Unicamp in Brazil and at Coalesce Center for Biological Arts at University at Buffalo, Cesar Lois seeks to understand the logic of these microbiological systems. These studies have been integral to the reconsideration of what human knowledge really is. For the project's different iterations, the artists factor the local environmental context into the AI's natural language processing. In Singapore, for instance, the AI locates and consumes text on weather modification, zeroing in on cloud seeding as a response to the haze from agricultural burning in Indonesia.
In Brazil, a movement to expand Brazilian agriculture is changing the forest landscape. In the installation in Belo Horizonte, the AI destroys texts about human interventions in Amazon that it finds online. The Degenerative Cultures ask what is knowledge and rethinks the role of human beings in the context of climate change.